I'm now just really not feeling well, so it's just a matter of making the most of lost ground, basically. Good morning. I'm actually on my second session of vest for the day. It was super sunny this morning, and Peter was like, do you want me to relocate your vest station to the downstairs bed? Because we get a lot of sun in this room. And I thought that would be amazing. And it made me so thankful for his willingness to lug all of my equipment down here, because I wouldn't have kind of thought of that and been like, babe, could you take all my vest stuff downstairs? I wouldn't have thought of that, or I don't know, I just don't want to make more work for him, I guess. So the fact that he thought of that and offered, I was just, yes, I was very thankful. And if you're a caretaker and you think of sweet ways to make your loved one have a nice little change of scenery, thank you. Your love and care is not unnoticed. So I'm doing my vest for the second time today. It is in the afternoon. This morning, as always, normal morning for my lungs, and what Peter did, the normal, worked the first half of the day on editing and that sort of stuff. The second half of the day, once I finished my vest this morning, we went up into the working room and worked on getting all the orders out, which was so much fun because over the last few weeks, I've gone in that working room a few times, but on the antibiotics, some days I'd be like thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be able to get like a bunch of orders done, and I get in there and I start feeling like, first when I was on the minocycline, the oral antibiotic, I was like, ugh, like it makes me feel like I'm on a boat, sort of. So I started doing orders and I was like, I have to go lay down, I don't feel right. But alas, no more side effects, and I was able to do a lot more work and just had a lot of fun being back in there. So we did that. Peter went to the post office to take everything, and I just kind of went back in bed for a little bit. And this afternoon I've just been coughing a lot, and my lungs they're needing another vest treatment. So that's what I'm doing right now. And yep, that's our day so far. We finished. This is funny, but it's always an accomplishment after you make a big pot of soup, which I did yesterday, when you finish the pot of soup. And we finished it for lunch today, so we were like, yes, because sometimes you end up with like a bunch of leftover soup and you're like sick of it because you've been eating it for days. But I apparently made the perfect amount. Maybe I'm learning how to not make too much soup. Anyway, those are my thoughts for now. Well, the vest kind of did its job. I cleared my lungs out a little bit, but I'm now just really not feeling well. So I guess this is the end of 5 weeks of IVs. That it was interesting because like 2 weeks in, I kind of felt like it was starting to work, and then I regressed a little bit, and then I got a little better, and then I got kind of a lot worse when I started coughing up blood. But, you know, we all decided like these IVs have done what they can do, we need to stop. And so I can't expect to be off IVs and like feel like $1,000,000, but I can definitely celebrate the fact that I'm not having any side effects. That's huge. But it's just a matter of making the most of lost ground, basically. Like, I thought I gained a little bit of ground, but I don't know. And obviously, each day and the time of day differs. But for now, I am not moving. So, that's that. can have it.
Hey guys, good morning. We are gonna go pick up the groceries together. So Mary ordered us some groceries. It was the same day, right?
Yeah.
So
I think actually, I just looked at my blood sugar and I think I need to do something.
okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna help her and then we'll get on the road.
Man, it's hard, I think, for Mary. You know, I think there's that hope that maybe with time, just giving her body a break, her lungs will get better. And we still hope that her body will continue to fight and clear out some of this infection going on. But I think it's discouraging for her to not be feeling well today. And I know she, in many ways, I think it was really good that she had Amanda here for the last couple of days to give her just kind of a boost of adrenaline and fun in kind of celebrating being off IVs. But I knew when this plan kind of came together that Amanda would be here and we were stopping IVs. I kind of had in the back of my mind, there's probably going to be a letdown moment where the adrenaline wears off and her body starts to kind of recover from the routine of IVs, and I don't know. I think it's discouraging for Mary, and so I'm trying to support her the best I can, and it's also one of, I'm sorry you guys were drifting. It's one of the busiest times of the year for me as a pastor, getting ready for Easter week starting Sunday, and we're having a service on Friday, and we've got special stuff going on for Easter, and so there's like a lot of like groundwork that I'm doing right now. So anyways, all that to say, I think we keep on going, and let's give a thumbs up for Mary as she pushes through not feeling good today. Alright guys, I'm back from picking up the groceries, and welcome back to this week's version of Why in the World Did Mary Order That? We have milk, but why did she order two? I think
Because it's cheaper at Walmart than the grocery store.
yeah, it is cheaper there. And what is up with the organic milk that it lasts so long?
I don't know, that's weird.
This is marked June 3rd.
That's scary.
That's like 2 months basically.
That
is weird. It's homogenized ultra pasteurized, is that why?
No idea.
No idea. It's interesting. But she got me some kombucha treats. Thank you, Mary. And let's see what else she got me. Celery. Ooh. She always surprises me. She usually gets me, well, not usually, but sometimes she gets me these special flavor yogurts, and this week it's lemon meringue pie, which, if you didn't know, that's my jam. That's my favorite Cheesecake Factory flavor. I like lemon meringue pie. I pretty much like all things lemon. Better than bouillon roasted beef base. Interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna try to get that and use that instead of bouillon cubes.
Oh, nice.
Because it has a little less chemicals.
That's cool. And here's better than bouillon roasted chicken base.
Oh, great. This is recording your voice and I can't tell it to stop.
What's recording your voice?
I was accidentally texting somebody what we were talking about.
That is hilarious. Okay, bananas and ramen. That's it for this week. just a simple little grocery pickup, and I'm gonna make us some tacos for dinner. We're gonna try this pre-seasoned taco meat that we got at the grocery store. It was on sale, so we'll see how it turns out. All right, I made a taco salad bowl thing. Yes, I'm glad to see you sitting up and eating. Hey guys, I don't even know when we talk. Oh yeah, we were having tacos, but I've just been working this evening on stuff for this coming week for church, and Mary's just not been feeling well. She did her vest a couple of times, and she's up taking a bath right now, but we'll connect with her in a little bit and touch base with you guys and keep on going.
That's
Mary,
the sign of the end of another day.
you did it.
Thanks for doing it with me.
Was it a hard day?
Yup.
There's a lot of those in life.
Yeah, but there's good in the midst of it.
Yeah.
And then there's another hard hour, and then there's the mental battle, but then there's the realization of the blessings. You know, like there's the whole gamut.
The whole gamut.
But it was a little hard today.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, I can't expect my body to be functioning like we would hope after IVs. I do look forward to, as the longer I'm off IVs, like gaining back kind of some of that normalcy and endurance, I guess.
Yeah.
Which we saw glimpses of it in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
You know, there will be a day where I'm doing more stuff, or like, I don't know, even yesterday when I made soup and stuff. I think it's just a matter of mentally. I mean, I was bummed out tonight. I was hoping to go to music practice, but it was, I don't know if you guys get this like pressure when you know there's a time that you need to be somewhere. Yeah. And as 6 o'clock was happening, then 7 o'clock music practice is at 7:30. So as I was getting closer to that time, I was like sinking deeper and deeper into that bed downstairs, realizing like my body is not in a good spot right now.
Not feeling good. And
yeah. And like, even if my lungs were doing better, like my voice is really weak right now. So like going to singing practice probably wouldn't. But anyway, all of that to say,
I think there's a lot of like managing expectations with your body, and like I think it is hard to finish. Like it feels like when you finish IVs that there should be new expectations.
Right.
But it's not like that. And
it's not like a switch goes off.
And I think it's like, I don't know if you feel pressure that now that you're off IVs, people expect you to be, I don't know if there's like
I do feel
external pressure as well.
Yeah, I do.
And I think you are pushing through kind of just accepting your reality and some of the like disappointment that comes with that, and also the joy of kind of just embracing today and
being off IVs.
Yeah.
And like in my mind I have this like slow-mo of me like throwing the last of the bubbles away, like my IV supplies. Dunk it in the trash. But no, I think this is kind of off topic, but you have this gift of like hearing like my mental blah and turning it into a concise.
I'm here to support you.
Thank you, babe.
We'll keep pressing on.
Yeah.
And as always, we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
cute shaven Ollie.